Wait, don't go anywhere. Hey Racefam, Brian Davis Races, and you can too. Today's episode is indoors, because it's not that great outside. It looks nice right now, super sunny. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe I should go for a ride. But anyway, I'm all set up here. I'm gonna give you guys a rundown on some of my favorite products that I carry or use almost every day. Almost every day. So I thought you guys might be interested in some of my gear choices. So let's get started. This little guy is perfect for doing your monster walk, glute exercises, and I had to go out and find a specifically difficult one. So I bought this one on Amazon because it's the hardest one that I could find in terms of tension. It's the strongest one. So when I bought those multi-packs, I was putting 2 or 3 straps on at once to feel like I was getting enough tension, and this guy does it all by itself. So well worth it. Again, I'll have links in the description. My favorite part about the Roam is that it connects so well with the phone that when I'm trying to find routes in areas I don't know, it's super easy and reliable to get the routing from my phone to the Wahoo. And I typically use Strava to get that done. The reason I like Strava is they have a feature if you're a paid member where you can just draw a line, a rough route with your finger. And I'll give you a little tip on that. So if you're in an area that you don't understand very well, just look at the map and avoid cities. That's it. Draw your circle to where it seems like the most desolate areas around you, and it'll snap to and find a great route. And I've been super happy with all the routes that Strava has given to me. It goes into, once you save it on Strava, it goes into the app on your phone. The app on your phone then goes into the head unit, and you're off and running. And it works great. Yeah! Power! The Ryobi tools. I really like this one because it comes all built in. I just have to put a different pump head, which is real easy with the hose clamp, and then you're off and running. I think everything else was included. Oh, it looks like I have another hose clamp here to connect this hose, but this works great. It has a built-in gauge. It's not the most accurate, especially at low pressures. So for cyclocross and fat tire, you definitely want to have a separate gauge that's analog. Why analog? Because it gets too cold for fat biking in the trunk when you leave those digital tire gauges in the trunk. They get too cold, they freeze, they die. And you don't have to get your pre-workout in by pumping. It's great. Yep, I'm lazy. True story. This is a gas can, at least that's what I call it. So the gas can goes right up here on your top tube. The beauty of this is there's not a ton of space in this one. It's real svelte. I would for sure race with this one. It'll hold your goos, it'll hold your bars, it'll hold a phone, it'll hold maybe a GoPro if you're taking it in and out of the bag instead of attached to your bike. These rubber straps are so much more elegant than Velcro, and they hold really, really well. This thing never goes anywhere once I get it on. And it's also great for trash. So being able to throw your spent goos somewhere appropriate makes a ton of sense, and it works great. I do wish that this particular one I have, let's see, the brand is Roswheel. I do wish it had a little mesh on the side, so that would be where the trash goes, and I could easily wipe it off to get all that goo residue out of there, but this one doesn't have it. However, this one has the straps, and I like the straps, or the, what do you call these? The kind of the O-ring kind of vibe. Anyway, they work great. Now, these little guys I've talked about plenty of times on the channel. These are the Trex Aeropex. These are bone conducting headphones, and I absolutely love them. They're fantastic. They keep your ear canal open so you can still hear some amount of ambient noise. And then they're a lot more comfortable because you don't have something jammed in your ear. So for me, I really, really struggle with stuff jammed in my ear. AirPods, none of that stuff ever stays in. They fall out and they hurt and ache like crazy. Also, I think, I don't really have any data to back this up, but I think this is better for potential hearing damage because it's going through the bones and not through the ear canal directly. I don't know. I'd have to look that up. Maybe you know. Leave in the comment down below. Does bone conduction help to prevent hearing loss? I don't know. I would like that. That'd be good. Now, this one is a recovery tool. This one, I don't think I've ever talked about this one. This is from a company called Roll Recovery. I saw them at Interbike a number of years ago, and the founder of the company, the inventor of the product, let me borrow this thing at the show, and I instantly fell in love. So the way it works is like this. You get your leg up here and you sort of cleave it with your leg, and that's how you get this rolling effect. But it's got a ton of tension in these I don't know, torsion bars or whatever, so it's definitely difficult to move back and forth. Now he's since improved this product a bit. It's a bit more polished up and looks more professional, but I'm sure that it hasn't changed very much. But it's fantastic. Great for thighs, great for calves, great for after a long workout to just get the blood moving through there. So love this thing. And even, you know, when you go to bed and your legs are kind of twitching at you because you had a hard workout, this helps with the twitching. It brings your, I don't know, it just calms your leg down so you don't get the twitchy leg thing. The cool thing with the Backbottle is it is excellent for a third bottle. So yesterday I did a 3-hour training ride, brought 2 bottles and then filled this with water. This was perfect, right? On a relatively cool day. I didn't go through a ton of water. This was just enough to get me home, fill up that last bottle before I go. So what I usually do is I'll carry this, well, of course I'll carry it in the back because that's where it's designed to go in your back pocket. See that? Back pocket. And then a lot of times what I'll do is as I'm riding, I'll take the bottle top off of one of my frame bottles and I'll just fill it up with this thing, put it back empty, and off you go. So it is a weird product. And again, I wish I never would have done this product because it was very expensive molds and everything to make, but people that buy it really like it. I should say some people that buy it really like it. Some people don't care for it at all, but whatever. And then the cap was, it's a long story, but I screwed up the cap. But it still works. It does its job. It's not perfect, but it does its job. I shouldn't beat myself up. Like it's decent, you know. I am the founder of Fix It Sticks. So if you go to Fix It Sticks, wait for it. Yeah, there it is, fixitsticks.com, you will find our ratcheting T-way wrench. This thing is amazing. If you are trying to make friends with your local mechanic, buy them a set of these and drop them off and they will be happy. It has a little flippy switch so you can ratchet the other way, flippy switch, flippy switch. It is extremely satisfying to play with. All the bits come in and out so you can buy whatever bits you want at any hardware store so you can work on your motorcycles, your skateboards, your snowboards, your bicycles, whatever you think you want to work on. This is a great tool to do it. It's exceptionally good at putting together IKEA furniture as well. It's a little bit cold, it's a little bit warm, the weather's pretty unpredictable. Having a nice alpaca sock is an excellent choice because they are phenomenal at thermoregulation. So if it's really hot outside, I still wear follow hollow socks. If it's really cold outside, I still wear follow hollow socks. You can find these at followhollow.com. If you buy a set of these, I'd really appreciate it. And leave a review because all of our reviews on this website, actually all these websites, but for sure this website, are untouched, non-edited, not deleted. So if anybody leaves a nasty review, it stays up there forevermore. But you will find that we have 4.9 out of 5 stars because people really, really love these socks. I put a lot of work into finding the perfect sock, and I did. I really do use these things nearly every ride. Any ride that's over 2 hours, I'm bringing a Backbottle. Yesterday, I spent a lot of time fiddling with my new bars. I'll be having a review on these things soon from Coefficient Cycling is where those are from. First ride on them yesterday. First impressions, wow. Those are cool. More details to come on that. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. See ya!